Hello, you little pizzle yankers! I am Belphegor the Great Wizard. You have put your hands in the pockets of the wrong fucking wizard. I'm locking you away in my secret dungeon until further notice. I will call the local bailiff, and you will be most definitely executed for your crimes. Please sit quietly while I plan your deaths. Thank you, Belfie.
All right, we gotta find a way out of here, guys. Listen, we all want something, and we're not gonna be able to get it if we sit in here, and then, you know, if we're dead. So, what are we gonna do?
As I recall, it was you who woke all of us up. So, did you notice anything when we were snoozing?
If you care to take a gander over here, you'll see. There's a very large door. Perhaps if we can find a way to get this door open, maybe we'll be scot-free. But there could be guards on the other side as well. So I don't know.
Guards.
Yeah, guards. You ever heard of a guard? They're these guys with weapons, and they stand next to each other. Right, sorry.
What a guard is.
Sorry for assuming. I just, you don't look like the smartest guy. No
I
offense.
thought you were talking about deities, like gods. I got your number. I understand now.
Why would there be god? Why would there be gods, as in deities, outside the? Why would that be the case?
Well, I don't know. I don't remember much of anything.
Do any of you recall anything prior to being in this room?
I remember my mother's look of disappointment when I came home with a C in maths once. But I don't think that's relevant. Sorry.
I don't care. Anything else?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I was with a wizard. We had a heated discussion about pudding. Yeah. I disagreed with his ideology for pudding. I like to mix my pudding, but he doesn't like to mix his pudding. Then I woke up, and I was here. Crazy.
Crazy.
I feel betrayed.
He's really put you through the ringer, huh?
I think so.
Hey, I God caught that one. Hey, that was a good one. God caught that. That was a good one. I guess you're putting your money where your mouth is. Hey. Sorry, God's a bit of a kidder. Okay, but
oh my.
And so, as you're slowly recalling the events that got you here, you remember that in Gordon's hand still is the note that he had a really hard time reading. And he did do a cursory glance of this cell itself. Not a whole lot going on, to be honest, but there is that really big door in front of you.
What is that bit of parchment?
Oh, sorry. There's a dead rat in the floor. I feel kind of tasty.
Why didn't you tell us you found something?
Well, I was waiting for you guys to stop calling me short, bald, and green, but you had to keep going. I was gonna tell you, but yeah. Anyway, got this note
so
here.
you're just gonna eat a rodent about it,
like right now?
This is a delicacy where I'm from. Hey, listen, you never tried roasted rat before? I mean, this is raw, likely rotten, but listen, we're in a terrible situation. We gotta keep our fucking strength up, all right?
You know what?
Jesus.
Shame on me for being reductive.
Yeah, shame on you. You know, this is a local delicacy. What are you, fucking racist? Anyway.
Not again.
I gotta call fucking cops on this guy. This guy's ridiculous. Anyway, what I'm gonna do, I believe, although I'm not sure, it has details about the wizard that if I'm making an educated guesstimate here, we all tried to steal from, lock this in here, and that they are calling a bailiff to execute us.
Who told you all that?
Take a look. Confirm it for me.
Well, it does say Peephole is gonna come get us.
Wow.
Oh, it's so polite the way it was signed at the end. So sweet.
It's
Wonder
nice
if we'll
of him.
get 3 meals a day.
I don't think it's sweet at all. He's gonna kill us all.
Yeah, but he used a nickname, Belfie, right? That's kind of cute. It's like he wants to be our friend.
I think he's a fucking bastard. I think he's obsessed with himself and wants to act cute even though he's making an active threat against our lives. You know, this is so typical of those rich bastards. You know, take it away from the little man who's just trying to eke out a living. Even if he has to steal, he's just doing it for his own good. I mean, this guy, he's gloating. He's bragging.
Somewhere in the cosmos, Belphegor the wizard kind of like is sipping a glass of water, but he feels a chill down his spine. Just goes,
Someone must be talking some mad shit.
He sneezes.
Well, I suppose if we're going to get out of here, we should do something about this door.
I guess so, but there's no way there's a key in here.
Is it not a
open?
vault?
Perhaps if we figure out the combination and figure out a way we can turn it around. Perhaps we can just undo it from our side. I don't know.
Can I just like walk up and get a real good look at this door?
Oh yeah. So yeah, go ahead. It's right there. So do you want to roll investigation to like like really get into it?
Sure. Wait, where do I find that?
Investigation. So
Okay, I found
you see the little box right there? Yeah,
Is it this one?
perfect.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Okay, so Cobb
Awkward.
walks right up to the door and he's like, guys, stand back. Puts his hands on his hips, kind of leans far into it and just goes, yep, that's a door.
All right, you guys, I got this. Like taps his bicep. That is, in fact, a door.
No fucking way.
Genius.
Oh my god.
Listen, no, Cobb, you're a
Nothing to
genius. You're a genius, you see.
Bless it.
Now that we know it's a door, here's the thing. You know what doors do? They open. All right.
Oh my goodness.
I got this. I'm going to walk up to the door. I'm going to use my incredible goblin speechcraft. And I'm going to do something that probably won't work, but I'd like to try.
Okay.
I'm going to say, open sesame.
There's no
Persuasion
checks for
check.
that. You just say it. There's no checks. You just... Oh, you're trying to
Persuasion
persuade the door?
I
The door does
persuade
not
the
have
door to
sentience.
open.
You can't persuade something that doesn't have sentience.
But what if it does?
What if it was magic?
Walk me through. How are you acting it out? Are you touching anything? How are you persuading the door to open?
I walk up, I put on the old Bellfoot charm, head on over, and I give it a sweet look, suck in my cheeks, make my jawline look extra robust, and I say, open sesame.
Where are you putting your hands by any chance?
I'm putting them out in an open gesture to show it's got nothing to be afraid of.
Nothing happens.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
Can I
move
try it?
over. I'm going to check this door to see if there's any way to open it.
All right, geez, yeah, go ahead. Fuck, if it doesn't work, well, why not? I don't know.
What do I do?
You can do anything. You can do anything to the door.
What would you do?
I want to know what kind of mechanism is on the door to try to open it.
Ah, okay. Roll investigation. What are these rolls? You know what?
I thought you were a gnome detective.
God looks upon you with great favor and allows you to re-roll. Okay, that's more like it.
Nice.
So somewhere from the distance, God goes, "You're welcome." Okay, so
Thank you.
and so you look at the mechanism, and it's strange because it doesn't seem to be activated. It has an obvious lock system, obviously, as do most safes, but this looks like these little pistons that lock it in place don't seem to be in the right position.
Should we just open the door?
Would you like
Give
to do
it
that?
a little push?
Yeah, I want to give it a little push. So
I would.
You mean to tell me this door's just unlocked?
you can try, you can see it, you can push and try. Burlock, were you gonna push it?
Yeah.
So Burlock just reaches out a little, the non magnifying glass hand, and pushes open the door as it creaks wide open. It was never locked in the first place.
Well, that's worked out. What next?
Another case
That's
solved
crazy.
by the amazing gnome detective. What can I say?
I'm sorry I never heard your name before.
I'm sorry I doubted you.
You'd be good to remember. Burlock gnomes.
I won't forget it.
Excellent. So,
Finally.
and so you
Mhm.
finally, after an hour, finally made your way out of the very first puzzle.
Has it been an hour?
Oh my god, it's been a fucking...